Hey everyone, my name is chaoticwolph and welcome back to Homestuck. So, our heroes, Roxy and John, are, off to their responsibilities, basically. Roxy is busy doing her voidy stuff because she's managed to kind of preserve her existence and John planet somehow, but now John is off to do his thing and he needs an expert, I guess you can say. It's not Dave, it's not Rose. Who is it? I don't know. Let's see. It's who is it, John? I think I understand what she was trying to do now. She was trying to give me a way to come back, like zero in on her dot signal or something. Terezi, you're a genius, what? I mean, you're a weirdo, but you're also a genius. That's very accurate. She's a weirdo, and also a genius. A weirdo genius. Alright, let's see if this works. Maybe if I just think it hard enough? You're literally just gonna think there's no place like home or something? There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like Terezi's home. There's no place like home. Is it actually gonna work? Will she... Wait. So he's like, zoning in on that statement. So he goes back to like that Terezi? But isn't that Terezi of a doomed timeline? I'm very confused here. Anyway, let's continue. There's no place like... home! Like Homestuck. Oh my god. Oh. First password, guys. Wait, but which page do I enter it on? Maybe the next page is the password page? Let's go, guys. Okay, Terezi zoning in, and there's a password page here. Let's go. Alright, guys, password page, capital home, H-O-M-E. Let's do this. Yay, okay, he's here. Wait, so... do I jump back to that other page then later, or do I just keep going with this? Because whenever the password pages come up, there's always like 2 pages. So it's like if you know the password, you... Wait, hold up. Actually, you know what? Let me check where that page goes to, because I'm curious. Okay, let's see where this page goes to. Wait, or let's... Oh, maybe this is just an old page, right? Because I think this is actually what we saw when she was doing this thing, right? So if I click this, it just continues to this. Okay, I gotcha. So this is the right progression of the story timeline then. So now, we can continue with whatever this is. Double Johns. I mean, this is really cool and stuff, but isn't this still a Doom timeline? She's like, oh, I can't believe that actually worked, and neither can I. It's magics. And I don't know what this is. Oh, what the hell? There's a literal carnival going on here. It's Mina and Friska, hanging out. Hey Mina, any idea where we are now? I don't know. Do you think this could be the Dark Carnival? Nah, that shit is real. Yeah, I think it might be real, even though it sounds stupid as hell. It's a made-up religious belief pimped out by trash clowns. Are you sure? Shall yes, be fake as shit. Of course the religious beliefs themselves are real, making it convenient for anyone who want to exploit those delusions for her own badass objectives. Are you talking about yourself? Or at least the other version of yourself? Like pulling in Clam's hand over Flipper and ruthlessly subjugating the general public? I mean, not that I ever bothered with a dope scheme like that, just saying. Yeah, just say I thought about it once upon a time, and if I were an adult Mina, I would totally do that, but just saying. Okay, I can buy that there's no such place as the Dark Carnival, and totally get behind slamming the beliefs of people I dislike, but really, whose memory do you think this place is from? Fishka? Fishka? That's a great nickname. How long you been dead now? I don't remember, to be honest, but you still ask questions like that. Whose brain this from? Where'd that noise originate? I'm just curious. This is such an odd thing to encounter. Who experienced this? Some out version of Karkat's lame ancestor? A chess creature from a distant unrelated session? After his post-reckoning getaway? Who then repopulated a dead planet and started building amusement parks? I just tend to wonder things. It's in my nature. It could be anything. Could even be a random patchwork of 50 different memories all contributing to nothing that ever existed in particular. Who cares where they're from? I guess now that you mention it, I don't actually... at all? Maybe I was just making conversation. Sometimes I just want to shoot the breeze with you. You're cute. Yeah, so I've heard. Have you really, Friska? Have you heard? The point is, you just gotta keep looking at the D bubble junk and take it in stroke, no matter how messed up it is or how much you think it shouldn't exist. Take it in stroke? Yeah, like swimming stroke instead of walking stride, like fish and shit. I knew what you meant, I was just teasing. Why, I oughta. Look at these BFFCs, guys. Because they love scheming together. So, do you want to hang out here a while? Or fuck off to some other less ostentatious hodgepodge of memories? Don't know, does it look fun to you? I don't know. Does it look fun to you? It kinda does. Yeah. It kinda really does. Yeah. Does it really, guys? There's a hussy over here. What the hell, dude? Friska, are you gonna see? There's a hussy there. There's an orange guy there. So what do you want to do first? Go on this slowly rotating horse cylinder? Ew, fuck no. Agreed. I think I hate horses actually. They sort of creep me out. Yeah. I had a weird experience one time where I was surrounded by a bunch of horses for no reason, and it was the most ominous fucking thing. I think I've just decided that being surrounded by horses might be the ultimate bad omen, and hussy just appears to be there, you know, so it's a bad omen. Nothing good can ever follow or precede these circumstances. I've never seen a horse, so I guess the robot kind. Would not recommend. Sounds like a nightmare. Nah, just like a mediocre situation prompting a bored thumbs down. Yeah, so scratch the horse and whirl, that's out. Do any other rides sound fun to you? No? No? Come on, V-Circ. You don't go to amusement parks to hit up a bunch of rides for wigglers. Oh sorry, your royal highness, I forgot about the standards I was dealing with here. Then what do? You just shit around acting cool. Not giving a fuck. Being an all-around punk and hassling people who glance at you crooked? What people? Well, the other ghosts who eventually either show up or don't, who cares? That's fair. You know, it's been nice having you around to remind me that nothing's actually worth worrying about anymore. It's still easy to forget sometimes. But seriously, we should do something fun here. Come on, let's keep looking around. Why am I suddenly on a Friska Mina date when I just want to see what John and Terezi are up to? What about that? What? The tattoo place? Do you want to do that? Do what? You could get a tattoo! No, that sounds great. You should totally get one. It would suit your look and like your whole punk brand so perfectly. Actually, I'm surprised you don't have one already. What makes you think I don't? Wait, do you? Of course I do. Where can I see it? Only if you're lucky. Didn't anyone ever tell you? Luck is kind of my specialty. Oh, screw damn it, I forgot luck's just as much your shit as it was Two-Face was her circ. Yeah, it is, guys. So time to show that tat, man. Why don't you get one? Me? Yeah, if you think getting inked up sounds so chill, then how about you first? But I don't like tattoos. Why not? Because... I don't know actually. It's just an opinion I remember feeling strongly about at one point. Well, do you still? I guess. I just remember having some chopped up opinion about like how they look bad or were about trying too hard or I don't even know really. Like ridding your body with some lame thing you'll regret someday. You don't even have a body. I know. Well, I do. I mean, we do. Just not in the same way that felt so direly important during our brief and embarrassing stints with mortality. I guess now that I think about it, it doesn't feel like as big a deal anymore. And maybe it was just a totally stupid opinion to begin with. I'm down with that conclusion? Or conclusion? What will it be then? You mean whether I should get one? No, if you want to buy a whale. Yes, do you want a sweet tat or no? I don't know, what should I even get? Dev something nautical. Nautical, eh? Well, there's a shocking suggestion if I ever heard one. Yes, it is a curveball, I know, but I like keeping suckers on their toes. It's not a bad suggestion, actually, even if it quite literally is the only one you're capable of at any given moment. I do genuinely love pirate stuff. Okay, you talked me into it. I'm gonna do it. I'm excited. OMG, yay. Oh, finally, back to the double Johns. John times 2 combo. What is going on here? Should I go? Yes, me. I mean, yes, John. Wow, it's kind of weird talking to myself. I'm not sure if I'm a very big fan of the experience. Tell me about it. Is this supposed to be like the other John in parentheses? But yeah, you should get going. Terezi's experiment worked. You'll find out all about it later. I will? Actually, I'm not sure. Now that I changed how things happen for you, you might not get the idea to come back here like I did. Which I guess makes this situation a true paradox, unlike all those lame, stable time loops Dave makes. So what does that actually mean for me? What am I supposed to do now? I don't know what it means. Unfortunately, you may not be relevant anymore. Yeah, kind of, I guess. I'm the John who's learning to use his flashy powers to reconstruct the timeline. So that responsibility is on my shoulders now, not yours. Sorry, I'm just keeping it real. Yeah, a little bit too real, John. Other John is like, ... Well, who really knows how it will turn out. Maybe you will still have some important things to do? I don't have all the answers. I just know Terezi and I have to talk now, so you should go. Where? Where you were about to go anyway. Go see Typhoeus and do the quest thing. It worked out great. Well, for me at least. Okay, I will. I do hope I get to still be relevant, but I will understand if that turns out not to be the case. That's the spirit. Nerds. What's probably gonna happen is he's just gonna get killed off by Typhoeus because it has to happen in order for this whole thing to kick off. So, that thing we did with the password, we can use that trick to our advantage, right? That's the idea. If we come up with a list of key thoughts, you should be able to do what you just did and zero in on some of my memories and change a few things. That's why all the password pages are Terezi's thing, because she's the person that we like zone in on. That's kind of neat, actually. Like what? Good question. We have all made a lot of mistakes. I could name a dozen terrible, stupid things people have done just off the top of my head, which if erased would probably improve the situation. And yet, I don't feel like I have the credibility to hold anyone accountable other than myself. I think I would feel like a hypocrite if I try to fix other people's mistakes. Maybe the first thing we should do is get Terezi, never addicted to Fago. Yeah, I know what you mean. When I try to think of what to fix, all I can do is look back on what I did wrong. I never should have let that ring out of my sight. Going back and getting the ring is the first thing we should do, right? I guess that one is kind of a no-brainer. Besides, I promised Roxy I get it. I kind of blew it last time I told her I get it. So maybe I should have messed that up again, huh? What do you think, Terezi? But other than that, the sky is the limit. Really, what do we do? Do I go back to when we were just starting to play the game? It give us some advantages? But then, messing up our session causes this whole chain reaction. We never would have met the trolls or had any reason to scratch the session. And if we didn't scratch the session, there never would have been an alternate reality where Roxy and our pals got to play, thereby meeting us. When you start looking back and realizing how interrelated everything is, it starts feeling like an overwhelming job to fix it. On the one hand, you don't want to change so much that the reality you create is barely recognizable. You want to keep everything as similar as possible, so you get to keep all the lessons you learn and the important experiences you had with your friends. But on the other hand, if you aren't going to change something substantial enough to make a real difference, why bother at all? It's like go big or go home, Sort of a catch-22 when you think about it. Is any of this making sense? Terezi? Terezi! What? Were you listening to a word I said? Not really. Cause John, when you ramble, you ramble. Oh, come on, Terezi, get it together. I was saying some really deep and insightful stuff, probably. I bet Roxy would have thought it was cool. What are you doing? Are you writing on your scarf in blood? The hell is that? Here, what the hell is this? A list of instructions. Just focus on all of these key thoughts in exactly this order. For each one, do exactly what it tells you, and then quickly move on to the next one until you are done. Huh? Every change I am telling you to make will have incredibly subtle consequences. However, they will be absolutely essential for creating a more favorable outcome, but only if you follow my instructions to the letter. No questions asked. Wow. But how do you know these are the exact right things to change? I said no questions asked. Okay, jeez, I was just curious. You asked me to use my powers to help you. That is what I am doing. It is now your job to trust me and do what I say. It is? Clearly, this bloody scarf contains secret wisdoms of the mind which a lowly human wind boy could never dare to fathom. and now the Wind Boy must embrace his role as the wayward heir, unbound from the ties of causality, and put all his faith in a fallen seer to bring redemption to us all. Huh, okay, now I know you're full of shit. Yes, but could you please just take the fucking scarf and do what I say? Alright, why not? Yeah, I mean, why not? What's there to lose, am I right? This is a lot of instructions. All these will take me to certain events in your life? Ideally, yes. Well, at least you have a plan. Who am I to say it isn't the right one? Nobody. Oh snap. Terezi, did you know? Even though you're a weirdo, and we probably wouldn't get along most of the time, I kinda miss you. You were one of the first trolls I ever talked to. We got off on a weird foot with your death threats and jokey antagonism, and it's almost like we never stopped being on that foot. It makes me nostalgic for simpler times. Well, you could go back to that time and then talk to her again, I guess. Do you remember when you made me those maps to follow? In a way, following your instructions will be like that tomfoolery all over again. I do remember. The maps I sent to you were cartographic master strokes and represented a shining example for all who would aspire to hoax gullible dweebs everywhere. But let's not waste good sentimentality here. You're about to stroll down memory lane with me in a much more literal sense. Whereas I... Oh yeah, I forgot that Terezi does chalk stuff too. Does she draw those weird things that Callie and Jade are, you know, partying on? That weird stage, that weird chalky stage, I must say. One moment. Huh? You'll need one more thing for your journey? What is your favorite color? That was a rhetorical question, numbnuts. But if she was to ask him, he'd probably say blue. Just probably, I don't know. And she did pick blue, so yay, win-win. Win-win for what the is this supposed to be your dead body? Cause what the hell? Why? Toss. What? Here. Okay, yeah, here, have a chalk. Literally what? Good luck, Egbert. Not that you'll need it. Why not? Because we make our own luck. And you're about to prove that. She says make her own... Oh, what's she doing? Is she getting ready to die? Plop. Terezi. Dead. How does that work? Yeah, that's the way I feel. Mood, man. And I don't even know what kind of mood that is. God, you're so fucking weird. Yeah, she is. But that's why we love her. Whose feet is this? Is this Jean's feet? Okay. Oh. Who is this? Jake? No. This is Jane, but was that Jake? Non-stop humming. I don't know what's happening. Excuse me. Oh, we're all about to meet Kelly. Look, guys. It's Jade, non-evil Jade. Apologies for the intrusion, but I seem to be lost. Could you please tell me where I am? And could you please tell us where all of we are at? She's so happy to see her friend. Jane! I mean, that's good and stuff, guys, but what the hell? She's like freaking out. I mean, first of all, she don't know who you are, and second of all, well, it's just mostly the first point. There's no second point. Oops, sorry. I'm not terribly experienced with the practice of in-person expressions of friendship. I mean, I think your expression was fine. It's just that she don't know who the hell you are. And it's not even her real face. Jane, don't be frightened. It's me, Callie, your best friend. It's me, Callie. That's what I said. Isn't this the whatchamacallit thing? The ectobiology symbol or whatever? Of course. Oh my goodness. What a wonderful surprise. That is true, man. You guys are all dead now. So weird. Come here, you. This is an expression of an in-person friendship we Earthlings refer to as a hug. Hehe, yes. Okay, guys. Now that we're all reunited and stuff. Forgive me, I don't recall you telling me you were named Kelly. Come to think of it, I hardly remember anything at all. Not even how I got here. I would not fret over it. Your memory should begin to return in due time. Jade here has been remembering all sorts of things as we record our memories in our storybook. Oh, that's true, they forgot everything, so they don't know that they met and they kind of were like an evil tag team. Hi Jane. Hello there. Why don't you join us? I'm sure you have much to add to our story. I love to. I feel as though I could use a rest. I'm quite exhausted for some reason. You know, being evil takes a lot out of you. I must have been walking along the yellow path for longer than I can remember. I said the same thing when I got here too. 'Tis true. Pardon me though. I also cannot recall for the life of me whether you mentioned your friend to me, or that you were both trolls. Ah, but we are not trolls. Nope. These are trollsonas. Trollsonas. Trollsonas, you say? Kelly helped me make mine. Aren't we adorable? You truly are. Now she's gonna join as a trollsona too. Now we have 3 trolls. Say, do you suppose I could make a trollsona too? How about we just don't, guys? This is weird. I mean, they're very excited. They're having a blast, but I think it's like weird. I also don't know why they're having like their own separate story. I'm sure that's gonna become relevant later. I just don't know how. Might as well get started. Let's see. The first key thought is... what is it? Reunion! Oh, that's kind of sweet. Second one is go get ring. Reunion! What could that be? Reunion? Don't I have to think the numbers too? I guess it is. You gotta do it in Terezi style. How do I even do that? Whatever. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing indeed. Zappity zap zap. Where are you, dude? I have no idea where you are. Well, guys, I guess before we reunion with the others, before we reunite with whoever this is, I guess reunite with Terezi? Nah, that would make sense. Who is the reunion between? I don't know. Because these are Terezi thoughts that we are zoning in on. So it should be relevant to Terezi. So it must be like her reunion with someone. Who could it be? Who could it be? I don't know. And I'm not even sure where John has zapped to, because all this foliage don't look familiar. But I don't know. Guess we'll have to see in the next video as I reunion with whoever. But for now, we'll leave this video here. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Let me know what you think in the comments below about all this awesome time traveling stuff. Am I right? And I will see you guys in the next video.